All right, all right, all right. You know, I was debating if I was gonna stream because I'm probably only gonna be up for like another hour and a half at most. But you know what? I fuck it. I'm bored, and thought I'd do a Red Eye Raw because why the fucking hell not? Um, anyway, let's pull up the old stream right here. Need to finish editing my Kenny video, but I'll probably work more on that tomorrow. I downloaded some more of my own gameplay footage to use on it, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, the Kenny video is the video I'm working on right now. Like I said, I've also still, periodically been putting more work into the Rio video, but it's a long one, and there's a lot of little parts that I got to do to make it, good. I still need to work on more of the script for the Clay Puppington video. And I finished the script forever ago of the Sarge reviewing Boogie video, but I haven't recorded it yet. So I need to do that. But yeah, it was a long day at work today. I was there until 12:30 midnight. That was right now. It's a little after 3:30 for reference. So yeah, that was. I got home around 12:50 or so because I stopped at the gas station for some soda. Was gonna stop for food, but I have leftovers in the fridge, so I'm like, I might as well not waste the money. But then I was debating if I was gonna stream. I was thinking of streaming Silent Hill 2, but then I didn't. Instead, I just kind of unwound by just like watching Family Guy. That's one way I kind of unwind a little bit, because it's something that's very easy to just turn your brain off and relax. And I didn't have to think about it. I need to get more into editing. I think I've been getting better. Getting back into the swing of getting videos up. I think the creepypastas have helped with that. But yeah, I just thought a short and super late stream. Probably a super short stream. But I am going to do another collection video soon. A lot of books this time, and a couple games. Not a whole lot of DVDs yet, so that's kind of why I've been holding off. Because I've only got like 3 DVDs that I've got with the, since the last update. Sorry about that. Let's see, what all have I gotten that I didn't have before? Let's stop it, you piece of shit. Fucking call me piece of shit. Let's see. On the way, I've got the first 2 big volumes, deluxe editions of Fables. That's the comics that Wolf Among Us was based on. I know they actually did a comic adaptation in turn of Wolf Among Us, because Wolf Among Us is actually a prequel, but I'm going to read the OG Fables and see how I like it. I also bought Kenny's hat. I like Kenny. Have you guys picked up on that? From Walking Dead, good character. I also bought the PlayStation 3 version of Walking Dead Season 2. Because the PS3 version had a extra choice that was cut after a patch. I almost guarantee that the disc version is after the patch, but I'm going to take the chance and see if by some miracle I can get the extra choice. Did I show Atlas Shrugged in the... No, I didn't. So yeah, I got the first, the Atlas Shrugged movie, because it's 3 movies to adapt the book. And then I've got the UK version of Yorotsukidoji 4, which only has the 3rd episode. Granted, the other 2 I've always thought were filler, but it has like the scripts of the other 2 because they weren't, approved for UK. Goddamn. But got Norm Macdonald's memoir. I've got the Unabomber's Manifesto. Got a lot of things. Is there anything else I ordered on Amazon besides the Manifesto? Oh yeah, I pre-ordered Ultimate Muscle. I got the Jefferson Bible. I know I showed that on stream already. But Ultimate Muscle is the American cut of Kinnikuman Generations, or Next Generation, or something like that. And it's the first Kinnikuman. It's the first Kinnikuman release we've had in the U.S. in quite some time. In fact, Ultimate Muscle was the only anime that got brought over here. But the DVDs of it are rare as fuck, and they only released a couple of the episodes on DVD, whereas now this new Discotheque Blu-ray is going to have all of them. So that's pretty sweet. Other than that, as you guys know, like I said, I've been getting into the Telltale games again. I need to play more of Tales from the Borderlands. I know Jurassic Park was in second place on that poll. We'll get to Jurassic Park, don't you worry, your pretty Mexican little head. But, I might do more Tales from the Borderlands. Need to play more Silent Hill 2, because again, that last night's stream of Silent Hill 2 was super fun. It's the most fun I've ever had playing that game. I really like how I'm descending deeper and deeper into Silent Hill now, going further underground in this secret prison that was hidden under the Historical Society. Super cool stuff. Really like the direction it's going in. Had a lot of fun with it. And it also seems to be a little bit easier to follow the path now, I think. I think it's a combination of me getting the hang of the game, and also I do genuinely think it becomes a little bit easier to follow. I feel like the apartments were really the only part that were a pain in the ass. And even then, looking back, it wasn't that bad. Like, you can figure it out. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is really fun. I've been enjoying it. Oh yeah, there's shit out. There's fucking CDs from my car in here. Because, you know, since my old car got fucked up, I haven't put my CDs in the new car yet. So I've still got my fucking CDs in here now. And yeah, I still use CDs. Big Whoop, wanna fight about it? I don't really use the CDs as much as, like, I used to, but I use them whenever, like, either my phone's dead or... Well, frankly, when I want to. There are times when I just want to use the CDs. What is this? That's a fuse. Here's the South Park Season 1 commentary CD. I've listened to this thing multiple times. It's pretty good. Like, granted, this commentary's on the Blu-ray now, but I've listened to this on many a car drive. I enjoy it. I'm a very strange person, I know. Here's Pokemon Glazed. You can't even get this anymore. Like the like on emulators, like the ROM's been like taken down. So it's a good thing I have it on a cartridge. Like, I guess you can still find it in cartridges in the place where I got this, and a magician never reveals his secret, so don't even ask me where I got it. I might have said before, actually, in the past, I don't remember. But, I want to get LSD Dream Emulator, but that game is such a pain in the ass. Granted, I could just, like, find the iZone and put it on my PS3, but that'd be naughty. I'll figure it out, though. That game, there's no way in hell I'd actually buy LSD Dream Emulator, though, because that game's like a fucking $1,000 almost to get. Let's take a quick look. How much does that fucking game go for now? LSD Dream Emulator. Fucking $839. $714. $980. Lots of... over $1,000 for that one. Guess that's a limited edition, though. Okay. Watch me, like, find one at a creepy old pawn shop, and the guy begs me to take it, and then I take it home, and then there's hyper-realistic blood. And then the gray man comes out of the screen and shows me all these horrific images of all the people he murdered and raped and stuff. And then the screen goes static, and then I'm never seen again, and then a Cursed Tales doll shows up. I keep that joke going too long? I might have. I am a little tired. It is late. I don't usually start a stream this late, so that's fair. But I'm going to start reading Entropy tomorrow, and then edit it. It might go up tomorrow night, might go up in a couple of days. You never know with my editing schedule, but again, I think the creepypastas have helped me be more consistent with that. I got so many fucking videos I need to finish, though. It's ridiculous. I really need to do more Takeshi Tuesdays, too. I really wish that I hadn't just, like, not done so many of those for so long. But, yeah, let's see. Yeah, that community post I did earlier, where I said I love being a sweet little fucking LARPer, that image is basically the insult that Malachi's dad was trying to use against me, saying I look like a Cupid doll crossed with a Duck Dynasty character. And I didn't know what a Cupid doll was, so I looked it up, and then I put in Cupid doll LARPing as Duck Dynasty character into Crayon, and it actually came up with something that looks exactly like that, so I'm like, that's really fucking funny. So I had to post it. The hands are a little odd, but isn't that always the case with Crayon? What's up, Ree? How you doing? I've only been streaming for 12 minutes. I'll be damned. No, I'm kidding. I know I just started. Yeah, busy fucking day today. We had a lot of work at work today. A lot of freight. That's good for my wallet, though. Not the best on my flat feet, but it's good for my wallet. How come this is a short stream? Because it's fucking late. I don't know how short. Like, maybe an hour. We might go for an hour, so it might not be that short. I just need the title. So I called it Short and Late. Or Late and Short. Alright, let me get that light, because that glare is fucking obnoxious. There we go. That did it. You know, I really like this shirt. This is the shirt I got in that really cool gas station in Moab when we went down to Colorado. I still need to upload some of the clips from my trip to Colorado, because I actually was going to do like a whole big video on it where I recapped it, and I had a couple of clips, but then I didn't. So I should probably do that. Because I filmed the gas station. It's pretty cool. Just got done rewatching an AVGN episode. It was the NES Accessories one. Very cool. Always good to go back and rewatch some AVGN. He had some good shit. Let's see. What else is there to talk about tonight? I like how Blue Heat Takis became like a permanent flavor when they started as like a limited edition thing. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, boys. Just checking my Discord messages. But, yeah, what else is there to talk about? I've, gone over a few things to recap here. I should probably watch some of those movies Danny gave me for Christmas these last couple of years. The NES Accessories episode in your top 10? That is really tough. There's a lot of really good episodes that I honestly don't know. I think for me, my favorite episode is probably, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties is easily still my favorite episode. I love that episode. It's hard to pick like an exact top 10 though, because there's so many good ones. I do tend to like the NES ones a lot more out of the episodes. Like, obviously, my favorite one is a 3DO game, because it's Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. But it's because I really like the episode. I really liked the Bible Games episodes. Those were fun. Because, I mean, that was also my introduction to AVGN, so... I also watch, I also really like, Cheetah Man and Action 52. I like those episodes a lot. Yeah, AVGN's great. Like I said, there's a lot of good episodes. It's hard to narrow down to a top 10. I could probably do it if I, rewatched it enough and thought about it. I like a lot of the ones, like, actually, no, well, they have, like, a story to them, too, I was gonna say, before I interrupt myself. But, you know, another thing, I think that the movie gets more flack than it deserves. I actually really like the movie. I really like the nerd as a character. Board James was another good series that James did. I really like Board James, and I like the episode that was a crossover with AVGN, where it was a reveal that they were the same person but a split personality. That was pretty cool. Magic. Took an empty Dr. Pepper and pulled up a full one. I am a fucking wizard. Sounded more like a Scooby-Doo laugh than anything. But if you're a real nigga, you get that reference if you've been watching me for a while. The wizard. Guess I'll play some more solitaire. Why the hell not? Yeah, I really, really hope that Wolf Among Us 2 is good. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna get episode 1 when it comes out. Although it's been delayed. It was supposed to come out this year, but it's coming out next year, apparently. So we'll see if it's like completely stuck in development hell if it ever comes out. And again, I really hope it's good if it comes out, because Wolf Among Us is such a good game. And I hope I can still be a fucking bastard like I was in Wolf Among Us 1. Because, I was going to say Season 1, but they're not calling it Seasons with Wolf Among Us, like they did with Walking Dead. I really hope I can still be a fucking bastard, because I love being an asshole as Big B, because Big B's such a cool character, and making him into just like a fucking monster is always really fun to me. Big B's easily Telltale's best protagonist. Kenny's their best character, obviously. But Big B's their best, like, playable character. You know who I haven't watched in a while? I haven't watched Ashens in a fat minute. Ashens is, like, one of my favorite, like, YouTubers from back in the day. But I haven't kept up with him recently. What's the last thing he's done? Let's see. I didn't even watch his advent calendar last year. I usually watch his advent calendar. I just didn't get around to it last year. Yeah, he's done a lot of Wish.com. Like, he's still doing the same content. I just haven't watched him in a little bit. That's so weird to me. Because, like, all the shit that he does that's fun, he still does. So I don't know why I wouldn't have. Oh, no, I did watch day 1 of last year's advent calendar. That's right. My personal favorite AVGN episode is the Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. That is peak YouTube content, if you ask me. It is a good one. I do like that episode as well. I love the fight scene at the end. I do like the AVGN episodes where they have, like, fight scenes and stuff like that. Those are always fun. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I love how I, like, play solitaire a lot of the time on these streams now, and you guys can't see it because I'm just doing it without pulling it up on the screen. Which, that must make amazing content. I don't fucking know, dude. Quality content, that's all you get from this channel, am I right, boys? High quality, always of the highest. Hence why I use a fucking Xbox 360 Vision camera for my webcam. You ever get to that point in solitaire where you can't figure out what to do, so you keep mashing the hint button and hope that it gives you something, and then it doesn't? That's what's happening right now. Oh, okay, this will be an easy... There we go. Get that. Then, now I'm fucked, right? No, hold on, I get that. Now I'm fucked. Yeah, I lost. I have a 34% win rate with regular solitaire. Not the greatest. I wonder if I should get James Rolfe's book. Because I know he wrote a book. I should probably get it. Show my support. Did you ever see the AVGN documentary? No, I don't think so. Is it like a bonus feature on the movie Blu-ray or something? Because I know he did something on that, right? You know what movie I think is never going to get a fucking public release? You guys ever heard of that movie Shooting Clerks? Which is like a biopic about the making of Clerks? It's only been shown at like a couple of like festivals. I don't think it's ever going to get a home release. Oh, and apparently at Comic-Con at one point. Oh, I guess Pokemon Glaze did get put back up. At one point it was down, though, so... Anyway, hey, what's up, Super Bob? How you doing, man? No, it's nearly a 6-hour documentary someone did on AVGN like a year ago. What are you doing, Redeye? Not much, just sitting and chit-chatting. If it's like a response about like the rise and fall of AVGN, then I saw that, but I don't think it was 6 hours. All right. Oh, there's a movie called Filth that Corbin said I should see, so I should probably get that too. There's so many things I've been meaning to watch and like shit like that. Like, I'm very bad at like just doing things a lot of the time. Like, I'll just do the same thing over and over. Like, I'll watch the same fucking shows and play the same games over and over. So that I don't get around to actually watching newer stuff. Like, well, not newer in the sense that, like, newer release, but, like, just stuff I haven't done before. I'll still do it, don't get me wrong. It's just... I've noticed that sometimes I definitely do like to just rewatch stuff rather than watching new stuff, or replay games rather... Like, I mean, look at how many fucking times I played through Undertale on the channel, or Fallout 3. But I like what I like. I don't know why the fuck King Cobra JFS does shorts of himself farting. Like, that's the lamest content he does. Like, the joke videos he does are pretty bad, too, but, like, the farting ones are obviously his worst content. Same? Yeah? Oh, that's right, there's a new episode of Jovahkeen I need to watch. Well, I know what I'm doing after the stream. If you type AVGN documentary in the search bar, the one I talked about earlier is the first one to come up. Alright, let me take a look. AVGN documentary. I don't think I watched this one. I watched something with a similar title, so maybe I did. You know, I might have watched this, actually. Hold on.
Right into the main video.
No, I have not watched this one. The one I watched was narrated by a woman, so I have not seen this one. But I assume it makes similar points. Let's see. What else? What else? The milk, the table, the table. Let's see. So, I will say, I am cautiously looking forward to Wolf Among Us 2. It's finally something game-wise I can say I'm looking forward to, besides Deltarune and the Y2K update. So it is good to actually be excited for something. And I'm gonna temper my expectations, because it's, you know, it still could end up being like woke trash. But on the off chance that it's not, I look forward to it. And on the off chance that I can still just be a complete and total piece of shit bastard, I'm all for it. I mean, the editing is pretty good and it's pretty detailed, so I kind of recommend it. Okay, well, I might listen to it. We'll see. I'm not gonna make any guarantees, but maybe if I need something to listen to at work tomorrow or something, maybe. Although I do got audiobooks and shit I'm listening to too, and I do typically listen to a bunch of news and stuff throughout the day at work. So we'll see. If I have time, I might listen to it in chunks. That's typically how I do it with longer videos like that. Yeah, you know, I bought the PC version of The Walking Dead Definitive Edition, right? But I put in a mod to play as Kenny in Season 1, and it's literally impossible to complete the first encounter with a zombie. Like, I can skip to the next episode and get it to work fine for now, but I don't know if there's any other parts that, like, freeze up like that. So there's some issues with the mod on that, but I did manage to get some footage of it to use in my Kenny video, although that won't be the entirety of the video. And I uploaded some of that footage on my second channel, just as, like, to put something up there, because I don't usually upload to the second channel that much anymore, so I figured I'd throw some shit up there since I had it. It's echoey and awful, because it wasn't intended to have the audio be heard, so I just let it play through the microphone as well as through the PC, so it sounded like shit. and you could hear me like moving the chair in the background and stuff without any commentary. Just like squeaks from the chair, belches probably, I don't know. So that's why it was second channel content. Yeah, my second channel gets neglected a lot, but I mean, to be fair, most of the stuff I did on the second channel I just do on the main channel too now. They're doing a new South Park game? Oh, and it's a 3D game. Well, that's gonna go over shittily with fans, but I'll like it. Well, maybe, if it's not garbage. I don't know who had it worse, Will Smith or Kanye West. Had it worse in what regard? Will Smith is more pathetic. Kanye West is crazier. But they're both really rich. I'd say Kanye West is worse off because, like, a lot of his bank accounts and shit got shut down. So in that regard, he has it worse. But I don't know what regard you mean in, because they're both celebrities. And like I said, Will Smith is much more pathetic. Like Kanye's fucking crazy, but he's entertaining as all hell because of it. And it's a shame that they like shut down his some of his bank accounts and stuff. I think that's really fucked up that people will do that just because you have some crazy ideas. And I'm completely against people doing that. I don't care what your fucking crazy ideas are. If you don't do anything wrong, there is no reason. Actually, well, I don't think banks should be in the business of shutting off people's accounts in general, unless they're like committing like financial fraud or something. Like, unless there is a direct interest in it, there is no fucking reason for banks to do that. Yeah, you know the Godzilla NES creepypasta has a sequel, but it's not finished. It only has 5 chapters. But the sequel does fix, like, one of the major issues with the plot of the original that I had. Because, like, all the dead girlfriend stuff that happens towards the end of Godzilla NES is kind of stupid. What books have I been listening to recently? Aristotle's Politics, Atlas Shrugged, the Bible. I'm on Leviticus now. Let's see. As far as audiobooks, those are the ones I'm listening to. Like, I'm also technically still listening to Game of Thrones. It's just been a while. Like, A Game of Thrones, the first Song of Ice and Fire book. But I'm also, I also, what's the word? I have a bunch of books I started but haven't finished. I'm also reading physically books, you know, like, The White Pill by Michael Malice I'm still reading. I'm pretty far in that. I'm on, like, chapter 5 or 6, something like that. I'm on the part where Stalin was, like, erasing all of his, like, former friends from, like, pictures and shit because he used them as scapegoats for any time his bullshit systems failed. Am I gonna fail this game of solitaire, too? Maybe not. Maybe we'll be okay. No, I might have failed. Let's see. No. We might have... No, we failed. I totally failed. Yep. God damn it. Oh, well. Really should give Dead Space a chance to play. I played through the first one years ago. I know the Bible is pretty long, but what are the other books beside? Are the other books beside that long? Oh yeah, Atlas Shrugged is like a 63-hour audiobook. I've got like 40 hours left of it. So I've listened to a good chunk of it, but there's still a fuck ton left. That's why it had to be made into 3 movies when they adapted it. And the game, like, a Game of Thrones is pretty long too. It's not. It's like, I think it's actually the shortest Song of Ice and Fire book, but it's still pretty long too. It's still like 56 hours, I think. Means you must have gotten 23 hours in. Yep. Quick math, Ree. Good job. What else do I have to say? Anything? I've been going for 42 minutes. We'll get this up to an hour, I think. I think that's what we'll do with this stream. So it's not my shortest stream in the world. That would be the one that was like 8 minutes because the capture card fucked off. Or maybe it was the internet gave out. One of the two. I should probably do a playlist for all of my Telltale games in one playlist. Since I've played through Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, and Wolf Among Us. And then that way all those playthroughs can be together, and then once I finish Tales from the Borderlands, I'll add that to the playlist as well. Like, they each have their own playlists already, but... I have so many fucking playlists on my channel, because I have so many fucking series. And there's some playlists that will probably never be updated. No, that would be... one of the Fallout New Vegas streams. That was 4 minutes. Okay. Well, there you go, Ray. You figured it out. Stalin is one of the most evil people during World War II. He was so paranoid he would even kill his own soldiers just by helping him. Yeah, no, Stalin, he wiped out a lot of people, like, just because they knew stuff about him. Even if they were loyal, he'd fucking take them out. Stalin is easily one of the most evil people who ever lived. Like, I think the only one who was probably worse was Mao Zedong. Like, Stalin's, like, easily top 2. maybe there's more that I don't know about, but Stalin's easily in the top 2. Maybe top 3 if there's some other one, but... Like obviously, like, Hitler's still up there in the top 10, but Stalin and Mao, they killed so many more people. Like, it is ridiculous. And yet communism is still accepted by some people. Isn't Hitler on that list? I just said, but, you know, the delay. But Hitler's kill count doesn't even come close to Stalin and Mao. They've killed so many more than him. Like, they're all in the multiple millions, so they're all, like, the worst human beings, but, it's just, you know, you don't hear about Stalin and Mao as much as you do about Hitler, just because, you know, Hitler's like the go-to bad guy when people bring up bad guys of history, which, I mean, again, rightfully so, but Stalin and Mao each individually killed more than him. Communism is easily the most deadly ideology that's ever existed. And that's just the kills we know about. Communists notoriously cover shit up, too. See. Again, I love how I just keep playing different games of fucking solitaire in the background here. Well, I might be losing yet another game of solitaire. Isn't that something? Like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force where they convince the caveman that solitaire is a war game. And he calls it Soltar when he first sees it. Aqua Teen Hunger Force is a great show. Again, it's weird to see some of my facial expressions when I see it after the delay, because it like looks like I like seductively like lick my lips and shit like that, which is really fucking weird. Which game do you prefer, Flappy Bird or Plants vs Zombies? I haven't played either. I guess I've technically played Flappy Bird or like a clone of it. It's like just generic fucking mobile game trash, so I don't really have a lot to compare that to. There's nothing that I would like. It's not a game I'd be super interested in. And Plants vs Zombies, like, it's a tower defense game, but I've never really played it. It has a pretty good soundtrack. I've heard some of the soundtrack because Spencer really likes the soundtrack to Plants vs Zombies, so I've heard quite a few tracks from that, and those are pretty good. By the way, Stoolmouth deleted his channel. Did he? Why'd he do that? There we go, I won one. Okay, cool. End on a high note with the solitaire, right? Hey, I can kind of see the solitaire in the reflection in my eyes on the stream. Like, not now, obviously, but when I'm looking back at the delayed stream, because I was still playing it, I can still kind of see it. Like, did Stoolmouth delete it himself, or did he get banned? Because I responded to him. So, Ree, is the other ball sniff that has 527 subscribers? Is that one also you, or were you just like pretending that they were both you when you were doing your ball sniff account? Because the other, like, when I look up Stoolmouth, I just see I might make a Stoolmouth re-upload channel on one of the ball sniff accounts, but it's not the one you were using on my channel. So were they both actually you, or were you just pretending to be that guy? Because I know that obviously the one that I called out being you was you, but were they? Do you have both channels, or were you just copying them? Let's see, what else? I was pretending to be that guy. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Huh. Well, we've got it up to 50 minutes. 10 more minutes to go, boys. I have not seen the Kid Icarus AVGN. I didn't even... Well, no, I saw it in my sub box. I just haven't watched it. Okay. Yeah, the last AVGN I saw was the Doom one. Oh, no, I saw the Garfield one. Was he that guy who pretty much hated everything and nobody liked him? Yeah, so, like, Stoolmouth was, like, I want to say that he was probably a troll. He was probably trying to, like, copy Young Defiant, would be my guess. I could be wrong, but that's kind of the vibe I got. If not, he's just a guy who had dumb opinions. But my guess is he's a troll. I wonder why he deleted his account, though. If he deleted his account, though, he's got that up on Young Defiant, because Young Defiant always talks about deleting his account, but never did it. Okay, I guess the reason they delayed Wolf Among Us 2 is because they're switching what engine they're using. Ballsniff gave a reason for that, and that he was he deleting and getting tired of beefing with people, so he deleted his channel as a result. Okay. Yeah, I have no interest in playing the Tales from the Borderlands sequel, though, because the Tales from the Borderlands sequel doesn't even have Reese in it. It's like a different character. And that's not necessarily a problem, but it's like, I feel like it's going to be garbage, too, because I don't really like the Borderlands series all that much. Like, I like the universe, but the games themselves are boring, and I don't like a lot of the new ones. Your tongue is blue? Yeah, it sure is. It's because I've been eating a lot of Blue Heat Takis. Where the fuck did I... There's the bag. Yeah, these. I don't know if you ever had them, but they're blue, and they make your tongue blue. Ah, like an Ed, Edd n Eddy character. All right. Well, we have been going for 55 minutes, so 5 minutes left. I'm not a big fan of spicy foods, especially spicy chips. No, I am. I like spicy foods. That's one thing that I'm kind of a fucking... What's the word? I take pride in the fact that I can handle spicy food pretty well. So I've done a lot of spicy challenges on the channel. It's something I'm a little competitive with, I'm not going to lie. I do feel the need to one-up people sometimes with spicy food. But I do like just casually eating like Takis and stuff like that too. I like spice. It's a good thing, spicy food. I enjoy it. But I can see why you wouldn't like it too. I get it, but I've had spicy food my whole life. Have you ever tried the one chip challenge? Yes, I have. It was the easiest fucking challenge in the world. like legitimately, the one chip challenge was not hot like at all. Like the world's hottest chocolate bar was hotter than it. The Death Nut was absolutely hotter than it. The Toe of Satan is the hottest fucking thing I've tried, and it gave my tongue a fucking blister. The Death Nut made my face numb. But the fucking one chip challenge, it was like kind of hot for a minute, and then it was fine. Like, it really wasn't bad at all. But yeah, there's a video of it on my channel. I think the more you eat spicy food, the more you're numb to it. Well, yeah. I think it probably damages the pain nerves in my tongue. There's a reason that, or damages my taste buds. Like, there's probably a reason that my sense of taste isn't as strong as some people's, because I eat so much spicy garbage. Like, when I make chocolate milk, I have to put so much more chocolate in it than normal people do. Do you like Doritos? Doritos are okay. I like Cool Ranch Doritos. Those are my go-to Doritos. Nacho cheese is alright, but Cool Ranch is way better. I like Takis. Those are my favorite chips. I like salt and vinegar chips when I'm eating like potato chips. And then Doritos, like I said, I like Cool Ranch. Let's see, what else? Those are like the main chips I eat, is Takis, Cool Ranch, and Doritos. Thoughts on Lay's? I mean, like I said, Lay's are alright. I like salt and vinegar Lay's, as well as salt and vinegar Pringles. Like, I'll eat Lay's. They're not my go-to chip, but I do occasionally enjoy eating them, and at work we have, like, a bunch of, like, chips in the office, and a lot of times they'll get, like, plain Lay's or, like Nacho Doritos, and I'll eat those, too, because they're free, so why wouldn't I? Yeah, that's one thing at my work is, being a supervisor, I can take as many snacks from the office as I want. So that's pretty cool. Almost at an hour. We'll want to wrap this up here in a minute so I can watch the new Jovaquin. The only Lay's I eat is barbecue. Yeah, I like barbecue Lay's, but again, I'm more of a salt and vinegar guy. That's my favorite. I enjoy barbecue. I enjoy plain, even. I also like sour cream and onion. I think I like most Lay's flavors, to be honest. I think I like them. I think I like basically all of the major ones. But yeah, I think we are going to wrap this up here because there's a new Jovahkiin, and I want to watch that. And it's already 4:30, 4:36 to be specific. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little get-together chat, Redeye Raw thingy-merjigger. Don't know why I'm adding all these adjectives. Well, they're not even adjectives. I am fucking rambling now is what I'm getting at. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Toodles.